lost. Welcome. We're so excited to tell you about this fantastic retreat, Goddesses of Earth and Water, with Brooke Medicine Eagle at Wildways, upcoming at the end of August. So thrilled to have our honored wise elder and, light bringer, way shower on the earth at this time. Brooke is here with us to share some of the magic of what's coming at the upcoming retreats.
Well, I'm excited about being here, excited to be working with you, Bliss, and at Wildways. One of the things I've been getting really clear about as I come out and get a chance to work with groups of people is that it's so important for us to gather together in person. There's been all of this kind of thing over the past few years that separated us out and divided us out. And if there's any word that I think would make a difference in our whole world, it's connection. And to connect personally is very different. So when we women come together in a circle, I believe there's enormous magic. White Buffalo Woman talks to us about that putting our energy together is part of the power of the feminine. And certainly the feminine is what's being, invited to really make a difference on earth right now. So I feel like as we come into that beautiful place, we come into the whole vibration, the natural, healthy vibration, and then we begin to be uplifted, clear away what we don't need. Part of that idea of water and all of that is to really let go, clear away what we don't need. So it'll be wonderful to let go of as much as we can, and then allow the space for us to lift our vibration, because I think that what's happening is all vibratory in a sense. I believe we're shifting and moving into two different earths, you might say. And one is the vibration of negativity and destruction and greed and all of that, and that's going to go whoop, pretty fast. But as we lift ourselves into connection and love and caring and laughter and joy and dancing and all of that, then that goes woo, and that is what will continue. And so I think really working with our vibration and being there in that beautiful place will make such a difference. And it's so different than being talking heads on a venue like this. And, it's good. I'm so thrilled that we can do this. And yet for the real work, the really powerful work, that's way more than information, that has some kind of deeper magic, then I think it's so fabulous to be together. And I think this is a really wonderful opportunity. I don't get to be here too often. And I would sure love to have people come and play with us and do some magic together.
Yeah, it's such a great site. And, we're lucky enough to have the opportunity for lots of camping and live-in vehicles as well as dormitory accommodations. So there's plenty of space for people to come and take part. And it's really accessible. So we're offering a medicine circle on the Thursday, which is let me just check my calendar. I want to make sure that I'm giving the right dates. So it's the 28th of August. So the medicine circle is open to anyone in the community. Anyone can come and sit in circle. And if the weather is good, we're going to have a fantastic outdoor fire, which is big enough for everyone to sit around and enjoy. I have had some wonderful sharings in circle around the fire at Wildways. And I think there's something really ancestral about connecting and actually sharing the truth of our hearts in circle. There's something about the magic of being around the fire, being outside in nature, in this fantastic natural woodland, which is the ancient Weir forest. So that is a really magical space. If the rain comes, then we will be in the Iron Age Roundhouse, which again has a beautiful fire circle. And I have been to so many amazing, magical, powerful druidic ceremonies that have taken place within that roundhouse. So it really carries the energy of lineage. It really carries the energy of song. And as soon as you step into that space, it's magical. So I know that we're going to be holding circles there over the weekend as well. So if you want to stay and have the whole weekend with us, this is rare. It's the only opportunity to spend 4 days, in ceremony with Brooke and I this summer. So if you really want to relax and co-regulate and build community, then we're going to be there at Wildways, really from Wednesday until Sunday. So you have the opportunity to come and spend like 4 days or 4 nights with us. There's beautiful whole food. It's going to be vegan and gluten free. There's a lot of vegetables and fruits and salad that are actually grown on the land, and you can actually pick the grapes that are hanging above you while you're eating outside. So it's a beautiful kind of Italian style garden dining setup, as well as an indoor dining room. So like we're prepared for all the weathers. There's a beautiful community longhouse which has wood burners. There's a separate kitchen from the tea making area, so you can have tea and cake and breakfast and snacks and have peace. And then we're going to be dealing with all the food preparation in the main catering kitchen. So it's such a beautiful site, and there's opportunities to be with lambs in the forest, opportunities to walk in nature, and opportunities to be with Boral Brook. So it's actually a brook, and I think it's wonderful that we have Brooke coming to the brook. So the Boral Brook, Elaine says that it likes to think of itself like a river. So I have been swimming and dipping and wading in this water, and it's so beautiful there. So we're going to have the opportunity for some wild swimming, connection with the spirits of the dragonflies on the land, as well as the hares, the muntjac deer, the crows, the buzzards, and the owls that are around on the site. And I know there are some naughty squirrels that like to drop their nuts on the roof of the longhouse. So I'm sure we're going to hear their presence as well. And on this site, this is the most exciting thing. At Wildways, there is a wood-fired sauna. So if you want to have the opportunity to really deeply relax and be in connection, we can have sacred saunas where we sing together in the sauna, or we can have a silent sauna where we can just sit together in presence and just really feel that magic of the heat moving through our bodies. So yeah, I'm excited about having a sauna.
Yes, that's such good health to do that. That's a wonderful. Sauna is always, basically sauna is a purification lodge, a sweat lodge. It's just built more permanently, and so I think they're really excellent. We can do some prayers in there as well as just laugh and enjoy.
Yeah, and something about just being in the wild natural forest. There is some magic that comes from walking in an unspoiled, uncurated natural space where things have been allowed to grow wild. And I think those sites hold particular magic. They hold particular power of nature being allowed to walk its own way. And I think when we go into those spaces, into those wild natural settings, you can actually feel a depth of connection with the mycelium under your feet. And we are going to be doing some barefoot walking as part of the retreat to reconnect you with that sense of empowerment and reciprocity with the natural magic of the earth. So yeah, I'm thrilled and I'm really looking forward to it. We still have spaces, as I say, for people that want to camp or be in live-in vehicles. And so those are more affordable tickets. And we have the dormitory accommodation, which is fabulous. So I really recommend this space. And I'm so excited to be offering a gong bath. We're going to be doing some somatic movement. We're going to be doing some gentle yoga. But more importantly, we're going to be together in a heart space of connection and having the opportunity to receive one-to-one healings with Brooke as well. I don't know, Brooke, if you wanted to talk a bit about that.
Well, I just really love working with individual people. That's always a very, very special thing. I feel like I bring a kind of energy that's really helpful to move people forward, clear what's not needed. I do trauma work and many other kinds of things, stress relief work and all of that. And then really help people to leave that behind and move forward toward what's more positive in their life. And they're very powerful. And so I'm really glad to offer those. And, I think just in general, as far as like healing, um, I always realize when we come together, especially when we have 3 or 4 days, that it's such a gift. In the ancient days, women took 4 days a month off every month at the dark of the moon. And I think we might even be dark of the moon then or around that, but took those 4 days off to rest and vision and dream and renew and nourish themselves. And we really deserve that. And I think, and to be cooked for, I mean, I will all be helping probably, but that sense of having a community, I think, which was much more like women experienced in the past, and it was so much less stressful and carrying everything ourselves. And so just to have that 4 days, without all the other goodies, even I think is really special for people. So I invite you very much. It'd just be joyous to see you there, and especially in that kind of space.
It's beautiful, and I think it's the best time of year to be at Wildways. So, for those of you that have seen Grace and Perry on the TV, this particular space was featured in an episode of Body Painting. So it is like internationally renowned center of amazing art and beauty and spirituality on the land. So that is out there in the world. There's some amazing footage of Wildways, as I say, on the Grace and Perry documentary series. And yeah, we are thrilled to invite you. So you can have a look on blissiswithin.com. If you have a look on my website, I'm going to post the link there. There's all these details about what's going to happen on the retreat. And you can also buy tickets on Ticket Tailor, Heartspring events. So you can find this event on a list of other events at Ticket Tailor. But I will post all the links to this under this video in all the social media channels. And we're just really looking forward to being together in connection off the internet on the land in sacred ceremony. So thank you for watching this video, and we look forward to welcoming you.
All right. Thank you so much.